So, hello beautiful people, welcome to another round of me trying to improve myself in a beautiful art, and sometimes frustrating programming. So, it is round number 4 of this stream. It will be round number 623 in total, where I try to improve myself in programming and share the process with you. Yeah, I split all of the rounds into 2 intervals, 5 minutes for the typing exercise most often, and then we will have 35 minutes of me trying to learn things, develop, chatting, and so on. I do keep track of my progress. Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Jitter, Ted, for coming and sharing all your awesome knowledge with me. I really do appreciate it. So have a good one. Bye. And so I keep my progress, and you can see the error rate is going down, down, and the words per minute, which is the speed, goes up and up. So let's see if I can improve a little bit again. And I think this will be my last session. It's getting late, and tomorrow morning I have an online meeting. Yeah, so let's get into it. Start the timer. No, I am unemployed at this moment. I was employed as a developer, but I'm not at the moment. Oh, really? Well, thank you. Well, thank you. It's like, it's hard for me to see it that way. So thank you very much. And you are from the industry? I'm just curious, you know, like, oh, really? uh, You started learning Java Spring as well? Oh, nice. So that's cool. So we can share like the things we learn together. Did you start learning Spring or Spring Boot? Spring Boot, CRUD. Yeah, same me. Oh, yeah, I think so too. It's here for many, many years, and it just grows bigger and bigger. And if I remember it correctly, it is like because Oracle fucked up something in Java EE. It was some kind of clumsy, so and Spring did it better, and that's how it started. And even though like the Java EE kind of like fixed some issues which they have, now everyone is using Spring, and it's industry standard. Okay, so what is the result? 4%. You know, it is a sign of progress when I'm almost disappointed at 4%. Because when I started, 4% of error rate was awesome. So it's really good. And even I had like 39 VPN, that's good. But this one is the most important. Yeah, but I don't remember the whole. I read it somewhere, you know, like some details, but because at the time I did not know. Maybe if I read the article today, I would remember more because I have a better understanding or at least I hope I have a better understanding of the things they were talking about there. But at the time I was like, my takeaway was like, oh, well, the Java EE fucked up and Spring did it better, so that's it. I was like, what they're even talking? Yes, that happens. That happens to me a lot of time. Okay, so we are building the tests right now, and we have some problem in here. What is the problem, huh? Why is it red here? Oh, it's here. Okay, I see. It's like Java EE Jakarta. Yeah, so in the test, we did not finish it. So, yeah, but the recommended way was to do the DTO object. For ingredient, which I will do. And it will have also, so it will have a name and a map. Okay. Okay, so we will create class, and this will be ingredient DTO. Yes, edit. And we will have a, so first, this will be not entity, but we will have a, what? I'll have a private string name, and we will have a private map with it will be string data. You don't need to name method safe one, just use method overload. That was where that was on the service level, right? Service. Yeah, so this will be just save, right? Okay, that. Now, what I was doing? Yeah, the ingredient DTO. So yes, please import the map. Then I see. And is the font size okay? I was like thinking like that was one of the things why I have like this like big font, you know, like so it will be visible on like those devices too nicely. Or also when you have like on a page open the side chat, right? It's kind of shrinks and then it's like hard to read for people and you don't have like big font. So this, and we'll create. So this, the whole reason which we have here, this DTO class, is to decouple our API from the ingredient object, right? It's pretty good. Great. Success. So this needs to be only constructed and passed down to the service layer, right? So it needs only constructor with all the things, right? So, and I'm using Lombok, which means I can do this. All args constructor. There we go. And that's it. That means like if we have a look in here, suddenly we have in the object structure we have that. And if I delete it, we don't. Magic. Okay, so we have that. Now, in our controller, we will accept our ingredient DTO. Here we go. And here will be ingredient DTO. Yes, but you map that the ingredient and then you pass to service online nodes for the main object. Yeah, so I will go to ingredient and I will create a new constructor, and that will take constructor. I will put in my own okay, whatever. I write it manually then. Public ingredient, and it will take ingredient DTO, like so, and we say this, which will create the new hash map. Well, That's bullshit. I don't need to do that. I need... The main object should not know DTOs. Why not? Because then it's tightly coupled. Is that why? Oh, I didn't start the timer here. Now it's run. You make mapping into the ingredient or mapper in separate class. Okay, so I guess I need to read on it. Yes, that is to the coupling, right? And but where should I, like, I should... Okay, so I'll revert this. You make, for example, DTO from so the DTO will know about ingredient. So it should be in the DTO, like in here. I will have a something which will be public create ingredient. Okay. Oh well, there's a and return new ingredient, and we will take the... oh fuck, I will create the string name and that data, right? So if you change something in your controller, you don't need to do any changes to service. It's frozen. Architecture goes way more deeper than this, but let's say this is basics. There's so many things I have to learn. Name and this dot data. So okay, now in the controller it takes here, and we will say change this to ingredient DTO dot create ingredient. Okay. Unrelated problem? Why? Reads lots of books, yeah. This is not what I wanted. ingredient repository. Oh, come on. What is the related problem? Oh, that's in the test. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, we will get there. And then on the front end, I would have also two constructs like the ingredient and the ingredient DTO. Is that how it works? Yeah, it is. Thank you. Yeah, you have the delay. Or I have the delay on the stream. I never know. Oh, I just looked. I have a 222 followers. 222. Which first is a huge number. Which is, wow. And then it's like 222. Oh well. I think we will celebrate 256 followers. You know, that's kind of nice round number. Yeah, you said it right, that you are on the phone and have a delay. Okay, so we have that. I don't like how it does this, you know, like, because let's see it. I don't know front end. I don't work in kids' playground. Someone in the chat told me that he was working in a front end and then he converted to the back end and he never looked back. It's like so much better. I forgot who it was. This is called delete one. That also could be like just delete. Delete, here we go. Many people say that? Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think like both of the sides have something to like teach the other, I think. And the backend definitely has like established the best practices and so on. And thinking about the structure of the project also, and also the amount of like not populating your, or like put everything in your code, but in the front end it is like, oh well, let's do this library and that library and that library, everything. You get a library and you get a library, you get a library, and then there's like so much. Backend is paid better. Well, we can check it out. You know, like programming languages salary. Okay, so Python is median is 100. So JavaScript is front end, Java is back end. So you can say yes, it's paid better based on this. Show 8 more rows. That's from 2020. It's some random. Okay, so Python, Java 101, Swift. I don't know what is Swift. It's also some front-end thing, isn't it? I don't know. C++ 100. Oh, I should have gone for Go. 49. Projected 10-year growth 49. So that goes up. So Java goes down, huh? Okay. Yeah, but 10-year like prediction anything, that's pure science fiction. Oh, that's iOS. Okay. Ever heard? Yeah, I heard. I hear all of it all the time. Usually someone comes to the chat. It's like, use Rust. Rust is good. There's a one viewer who comes, Lord MTZA. It's like, yeah, but the goal for me is to get a job, you know, and seems like there's not so many places where you can do the Rust development right now for money. So I'm going with Java because that's everywhere. You know, like you can look at the popularity. You learn Java and some knowledge. I mean, you can start with, it depends what is your motivation, right? It's always like you have to optimize for you. Do you want to do front-end work? Well, Java is then not for you. Well, Rust is not for you. Python is not for you. Well, basically the only language that is JavaScript and TypeScript, and that's it. You know, CoffeeScript is dead. You know, no one uses that. Well, someone does, right? But they are like crying for a change. And when you want to do AI, right? So it is a Python. There's like not even question. You know, there are so many tools to develop to do so. It's that, right? Do you want to do corporate RESTful like thing? So it's C# and it's Java, right? And in my region, Java is prevalent, you know. And yeah. So it depends what you do. And the Rust right now, as I view it, is for like, do you want to see something really cool? Do Rust. But it's not like, do you want the highest probability that you will be employed next month? That's not Rust, I think. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, I'll restart the timer. Ted did stay here for quite a while, right? That's cool. What is Poco? I know what's Pojo. What is Poco? It's everything is such a rabbit hole. If I use my DTO to create the ingredient only, there is no need for it to have, well, maybe I want to put something in it on the front end already. Yeah, so I'll keep the maps in there, I will keep the data. So if multiple requests are required to bring data to a particular task, we'll write the friend. We well. Oh, catalog of patterns. About hexagonal architecture. Okay. I will look forward to it. That's something Ted was talking about, right? I think I saw like a peek of some of his presentation, and I think he spoke about like hexagonal something, but I have no idea what it is. Oh, I will not read this. Discussion on page 487. Your own code modular. Okay, here they are using the data transfer object for something else. This must be old. Is this like some old? Hey, Konishoni, you're IT professional yourself. You said that you are learning Java and Spring. So what I wonder is if you had a job as a developer. That's what I'm asking. If you feel like answering it, it's not like no. Okay, so here they are using the DTO to put a bunch of stuff, unrelated stuff, into one call. That's not what I'm up to. Okay, that's kinda okay. I'll be right back. I have it. I forgot to eat today. Hold on. What information am I after? What is the thing which I'm trying to learn here? What information am I missing? Am I missing any information right now? Why do I read the DTO thing? So here, what I want is to well, I'm not verifying anything here. I can play around and say, like, when you put in this kind of object, you know, with this name, then you should get the ingredient. When you put in the what do we get here? The DTO. It's controller. No wonder I'm. Is it called in create ingredient anymore? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'll create a new ingredient. Type of on and in so I say this, what can we see? Perform. Okay, but this was post and it will be base URL. How do I put in the body? I love the name I'm given then when, for example, given ingredient ETO, then create the ingredient. What I liked was like oh come on, which I did in my previous work, and that was I would do this. I would group them into like not suits, but you know, I would have like this structure, you know, like when it would be like first level would be create ingredient, right? Oh fuck. Then inside of that was, and you can do it somehow in here, I don't know. And then here it will be this like given this when that then something should happen. Yeah, I should do that. I forgot how to do that. There was a way. I just remembered. Yeah. How do you do that in like what am I doing? That's JUnit, right? JUnit 5, I think, or is it? Is it? It says Mojito, it says JUnit. So I'll find it in JUnit. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. It's given when then. Yeah, it is given. Given when then. Given is like the setup. When is you make a call, and then you expect. So those are the asserts, right? Writing tests. Test annotations before each template. Maybe. I don't know. I forgot what it was. Test cases and methods. Too late to think. Yeah. Yeah, me too. This in 8 minutes. I'm going sleep. I'm going to sleep. Display name. That's not what I want. But you know, you get the idea, right? I like to have it grouped, so even the error message will tell you, like, you know, here at the top, right? We have the ingredient controller test, right? And then inside of those, we have all of this, right? And then when you have error, it says like ingredient controller, create ingredient, and then that. So immediately you can see, even from the error message, like it is, the error is in this controller, in this method, and this is the condition. So, or this is the test which are failing, which I like this structure, because immediately you can say, here's the problem in this class, this method, this case. That's how I like it. And I did. Oh, here's nested. Maybe. Display name. Is that it? The nested thing. Okay, so we go to nested tests. Such nested tests make use of Java's nested classes and facilitate come out to the structure. Here's an elaborate example of both source and code. IDE execution shortcut. Okay, so here we go. So it is a class. I'm wondering now, what's that? Not sure. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. So you have VR class, just to group similar tests together. And here is how you do it. This is the class, blah blah blah, right? And yeah. So because some of the tests should I should like test more cases than just one successful, right? So for example, it should like say fuck you if I put in like, well, not this one, but let's say this guy should return once, it should return that, or the problem is that yeah, so it should return the right headers, right? If this returns like error, whatever, right? It should like check for the 400 errors, some or 400 status or something, right? This one I also need to write. Group unit tests using nested. Okay. If it is insensitive, what did you use to do as a job? Well, the title was full stack developer, and we had a back end in Java and Spring and front end in Angular and TypeScript. But most of the things we spent like 80% of the time in the front end, really. So I was changing those things. Yeah, that's what I did. So full stack developer was the title. Yeah. Yes. I am learning and relearning Spring. Yes, even though I was like able to like deliver in 36. I am 36. Yes, I will now split those. Well, my brain is fried, I think, at this moment. But I got this, that unit tests, and here I will create Alt Shift Center. You look so young. Everyone says so. Everyone says that I look very young. It might be also because I was like ill for some amount of time where I didn't like really like lived in the society, let's say. So maybe my mental my mental age is younger. Web flux? No, I didn't. I don't even know what it is. Service that no. Controller unit tests service unit tests. Okay. But that's good. I look like 20-year-old. That's good, I would say. You should try it and look at reactive programming and web flux after you're done with the Spring. Well, in either case, this concludes this session.